Hi everyone, I am Beth and I'm here with another take and make activity for all of you to do. If you've already been into the library to pick up your mini block print kit, yay! And I hope you're able to do this right along with me in real time tonight. But if you're not, that's okay. That's the beauty of a virtual program, is it's going to be waiting here for you whenever you have a few free moments. And as a wife and mother, I know that there are not always a lot of free moments in any given day. So I hope you're able to carve out a little time, some you time, and do something fun and sort of aimless. Like, you don't have to put a lot of thought into it, which I think is the best part of crafting. It's totally from the creative side and doesn't take a whole lot of planning unless you enjoy that. I don't always. So Jenny gave us a super cute craft to do. I love this. It is more than one medium, again, just like those pencil pouches. So cute. You get to do a little vinyl work, and this time we get to paint. So I started to talk about getting the kits. I hope you've gotten them. If not, feel free to give us a call or pop in and see if we have a few left. Sometimes we do, even after the program has aired, and sometimes we don't. But the good news is, even if you've missed out your opportunity for this kit, starting tomorrow, we will have the next kit available. So this is your reminder to get out there to get crafting. All right, let's see what Jenny has for us. In here, we have some cardstock. She actually purchased blank cards for us. You can see how they're already creased. So it's easy peasy, pretty foolproof. I need foolproof. Some envelopes to go with our cardstock. We're going to use some string to make our mini block print that will actually stamp. A little cup for your paint, which is biodegradable. So if you rinse this out really well and don't let that paint dry in there, you can recycle this guy. Some nice acrylic paint. It's just regular craft paint. You can buy it in any craft store. You could probably even buy it at some of the grocery stores, the bigger chain grocery stores. Our little mini wood block that we're gonna wrap that string and do cool things with. And then my paintbrush, which is a cute little foam paintbrush. These rinse out and dry up really nice. I rinse them thoroughly, a little dollop of dish soap on there and some warm water. Do it till that runs clear, and then I dry them with a paper towel so it absorbs all that moisture out of there, and you're good to go. You can use it forever. And then last but not least, Jenny has some tape, because we're gonna need that taped right to the handle of our paintbrush. So I'm just gonna tear off a couple pieces and stick them here to the edge of my table. Okay, let's get going. Oh, I forgot, vinyl. She also gave us vinyl that says hi over and over again, and our transfer tape. So we'll be using that as well. So let's start. First things first, on the instructions, it says to wrap the twine several times around the block, leaving some separation, and tape it to the ends of the block. So when I made my card, I liked this little, I thought of it as like a 3. Also looks like chicken feet, which I think is funny. I don't know why I think that's funny. I just do. So anyway, I liked the way that looked. So that's what I did. And I had some blue paint, so I tried it with blue. And I put my little hi on the inside. So I'm going to show you how I taped mine on. And it's a little harder to show you than it is for me to do it and then show you. So bear with me if I look fumbled fingered, but I'm just trying to show you guys what I did. So I have the string hanging off a little bit over the edge, because I'm gonna hold it on this edge here, and I'm gonna wrap it around and around. Now I could probably tape it a bunch of times, but I'm not gonna. What I am gonna do is, see that part where I had the string where I started and all the others? I'm gonna tape right across here. See, this is not so attractive, right? We don't care. We're not gonna use this side. We're gonna use this side to tape it down really well. So I kind of squish in between those strands as much as I can. And then I'm gonna use my scissors that I have here at home. So that's really about the only thing you need from your home. And I'm gonna clip them off. Now on this side, I'm gonna move my strands around a little bit because yeah, they're in that tape, but they will move. And instead of doing the little chicken feet where it's stuck together at the top, I'm just gonna do these cute little 3 strands, only I want them to be a little more symmetrical. So see how I just pulled this one out and this one out at the bottom, leaving that little space at the top, not too much. And that's what I'm gonna do with mine. So I take my little cup, open my paint, and I'm just gonna, oops, I had a little dry piece, pop that out on my paper. See, literally a dollop. Did just a little tiny bit. Now these cards are cute because you could do like an assembly line if you get more blocks or have different sizes, little chunks of wood and want to do different designs and add your own string. So you could do different ones and have them all setting out, drying, and then start with the decals. I'm gonna flip back and forth and fudge it a little bit. Normally I wouldn't add my decals when my paint was still wet, but we're gonna do it for the time factor. So I'm just dipping my brush in like so, not tons of paint on there, but it is a little drippy at the end, and I'm just gonna dab it onto my string. So it looks like it's got pretty good even coverage, and it's okay that I got it on the block there. That's not gonna show up on anything unless I flip my wrist around when I'm stamping. So I'm gonna come and fold my card, center it on the table so that I see really well what I'm doing here. And I think I'm gonna do corners this time. So I'm gonna line this up in the corner, and I'm kind of taking my wood block and I'm just gonna line it up like so. So this end and this end are even with the ends of the paper. It's hard to show you while it's up, so I'm gonna lay it down to do it. For stamp, and I can see right away which piece of string I didn't have enough paint on. So while I can't necessarily go back and fix that per se, I can make sure when I'm putting it on this side again that all my string looks even. Looks like it's got a fair amount on all of it. Let's see if I did better this time around. Oh yeah, the coverage is much better. But see, the thing is, I'm okay with that one being a little lighter. I like that it's handmade. I think that nothing in nature really is ever completely 100% symmetrical. I love the idea of this just being a little greeting card, a little way to say hi, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfectly imperfect. That's kind of how I describe myself. Wouldn't you say most of us are like that? Perfectly imperfect. Besides, perfection is really hard to maintain. I don't know about you. That's never been something I strive for, but I kind of know I can't handle it. So I stay away. So I like that this is kind of pointed all the attention toward the middle. I'm gonna just quickly fill in on the sides a tiny bit, maybe here in the middle. And again, I'm not measuring anything. I'm just totally freehanding. See what it does if I don't wet it with paint each time. Hey, not bad. It kind of did pretty well, didn't it? I think I'm gonna stop there. I tend to overdo and I don't know when to quit. More is more, right? Go big or go home. But sometimes I need to rein it in. So I'm gonna cut out my little expression. So I'm gonna say hi. Set that one aside. Put this here so I don't put my hand in it. And then I'm just gonna lay this on top of here so I see about where I need to cut, which would be at this mark. Okay, so now we peel this off. That's a little piece, but not. Must be where Jenny had cut. Ta-da! Okay, it came off. And now I'm gonna lay this. It's easier to do if you're on the table. If I was on the table, I would lay this down on the table and lay this right on top of it. So I'm gonna lay this down like my hand is the table. And I'm gonna lay this right on top of it. Like so. Now I'm gonna take my name tag. So any hard plasticky thing you have, if you have one of those little smoothers like with Mod Podge, if you're a Mod Podge girl, credit card, your driver's license or ID, your library card. I'm just gonna rub over. I'll slide this down so you can see. I'm just rubbing over this, making sure it's adhered really well to my transfer tape and that I don't have any bubbles. When I started off, because of the way I laid it on my hand, I did. If you laid your transfer tape on the table, sticky side up, and just set your lettering on, you probably wouldn't have had bubbles. But, you know, trying to show you. So, gotta do what I gotta do. So now we have it on here, no bubbles. It looks pretty smooth. And I'm gonna try this thing where I try and show you how easy it comes. Oh my gosh, I love it when it comes easy. Ta-da! So it came right off. And now I have my letters here. And instead of doing hi on the inside, I'm gonna leave the inside blank this time so that I can write my little note to my friend, but I'm gonna put it on the outside of the card. And I'm gonna grab my glasses so I can cheat a little bit, make sure it's really, really straight. Because I know I didn't get it on this transfer paper or tape straight. And I'm just eyeballing it. This looks good. I'm gonna lay it down on here. I just press it with my finger. I'm gonna take my library card or name tag again, credit card, smooth this on there. And very carefully, without touching my paint, I'm gonna just wiggle my nail under there. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna turn this so you can see it, maybe. And very carefully. I'm worried about the top of the eye. Oh, no worries, no worries. And just because I can't quite believe I did it, run my finger over it, everything's nice and smooth. So now you have a cute little greeting card to send to a friend or family member, loved one. Oh, but wait, why would we stop at just the card? I mean, we have the stuff here, right? I'm gonna do my envelope too, because I just think that's cute. And who was thinking I would do that, right? Nobody. So I'm gonna take my block again, put my paint right on those threads of the string. Put it there. And right next to this is where I would then put my return address, address it to my friend. If I want to keep that little cute, kitschy, fun paint thing going. I do love paint. We could put it on that back side too. So when you seal it, it's sealed there too, which I think is super cute, like really super cute. So it's just a fun little way to make something original and unique. And who wouldn't love getting a card from a special someone just to let them know you were thinking about them? I think that's the nicest thing. You know, we text and we email, but to get a card through the mail, it takes a little effort, right? You have to go buy the card and you pop it in the mail. There's the stamp and getting it through the postage. But to make your own card, just, I don't know, it adds a whole extra layer. Now, to that end, you might have noticed that might know that some of our kits this month were in Burmese, because we have a very large Burmese population here in town. And we have a wonderful employee that I am lucky enough to call a friend, and she told me the translations. So we had these expressions in Burmese, specifically in the Myanmar dialect, that were all pre-printed, and you might have gotten a kit with these. So I didn't know what any of them meant. And hello, how beautiful is this language just to look at? I mean, it looks like art to me. I would like to stamp that on everything. But my friend Moy told me what they mean. So, and I think I have all of these in the right direction. So my friends from Burma specifically who speak Myanmar, if I have it wrong, I apologize. This is nobody's fault but my own, but I'm learning, guys. So this one says, thank you. So this would be a really sweet thank you card to give to your friends who speak Myanmar. This one says, greetings. I don't know if it actually says the word greetings or if it's loosely interpreted as greetings, hello, good day. I don't know, but I was told it says greetings. So that would be a nice thing to send to a friend. And then this one just made my heart so happy. This one, again, I don't know if it's an exact or a loose translation, but the translation that Moy gave me was blessed day. So does it mean good day? Does it mean blessed day specifically? But what a nice thing to wish that someone would have a good or a blessed day, right? Very sweet. Thank you, Jenny, for giving us such a cool, fun craft to do this time around. I know that I had a great time doing this, and I always love to learn new things without it feeling hard. So to learn how to greet my friends who speak a different language or wish them a blessed day or offer a thanks was a lot of fun. And hey, not for nothing, it is fine to be able just to give a shout out and tell your special people in your life that you're thinking about them. Guys, our kits are available starting tomorrow for our next craft. I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but you're going to love it. So get in there, get your mini block print craft kit if we have any left. If not, make your own at home. You see how easy it is. Get the next kit. Keep tuning in because Jenny just keeps coming up with great things for us to do. I hope you guys have had a great night and that you have an even better tomorrow. I'll see you in 2 weeks.